Fire Island is a really special place, and horseshoe crabs are a really special organism. I refer to them sort of as our megafauna. You know, some places have whales or other things. We have horseshoe crabs, and they're a very approachable and very unique and interesting organism. The park is participating in a national tagging program that's sponsored and maintained by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. The primary goal of the project would be to develop a long-term citizen science monitoring program for horseshoe crabs here at Fire Island National Seashore. And the goal is to be able to develop a database that helps us to assess horseshoe crab populations and their use and dependence upon the estuarine shorelines for their spawning activities. So we're tagging horseshoe crabs to help better understand population dynamics, their movement patterns, and their longevity. And we record information about the sex of the crab, the size of the crab, and the location where it was tagged. A female horseshoe crab will lay approximately 90,000 eggs in a season, and only a few will ever actually make it to be a mature horseshoe crab. Horseshoe crabs are very long-lived for an invertebrate organism. Some have lived up until at least about 20 years of age based upon the tagging program that U.S. Fish and Wildlife has implemented and that this park is participating in. Horseshoe crabs are a really important part of the marine ecosystem. They interact with the benthic community because that's where they get their food. They're also a food source for loggerhead sea turtles or some types of sharks. There's a lot of things that use the horseshoe crabs as a surface to grow on. Things like sponges, blue mussels, slipper shells. They're important for biomedical reasons. Limulus amebosate lysate, which is used for the testing of vaccinations and implantable medical devices. They're also very important in terms of economic reasons for the bait fisheries, particularly for eel and conch bait. In addition, there's a lot of bird species that are dependent upon the eggs of the horseshoe crabs in the spring for their nutrition as they're migrating. The staff here at Fire Island National Seashore is just too limited to be able to have the resources to go out and to monitor all of the resources that the park has. So by involving the public through citizen science, we're able to bolster our resources and personnel to be able to get the data and the information that we need to manage the park through sound science.